Your dreams are the seeds of your legacy, and the size of your dreams will determine the magnitude of the life you create. Too often, people limit themselves by what they see in front of them, by their current circumstances, or by the expectations placed upon them by others. But I want to remind you today, your dreams are not limited by what is, but by what you dare to imagine. Dream big, for the bigger your dream, the greater your potential for impact. But dreaming alone is not enough. It is the action you take, the bold steps you make, that will ultimately determine the size of the legacy you leave behind. To dream big is to stretch beyond your current understanding of what's possible. It's the willingness to envision a life that surpasses your current limitations, to imagine not just success, but greatness. Your dreams should excite you, challenge you, and fill you with a sense of purpose that propels you forward. They are the vision of the life you want to create, the person you want to become, and the impact you wish to leave on the world. But dreams, no matter how grand, will remain only dreams unless you act. Action is the bridge between your present reality and your future success. It is not enough to simply have a vision. You must be willing to work relentlessly to bring that vision into the world. Every great accomplishment in history began with a single idea, but it was realized through persistent and deliberate action. This is the difference between wishing and achieving. When you take massive action toward your dreams, you begin to shape the world around you, one step at a time. The path to building your legacy is not always easy. There will be setbacks, moments of doubt, and challenges that test your resolve. But it is precisely in those moments that your true character is built. Your legacy is not defined by the ease of your journey, but by the courage you show in the face of adversity. Every challenge you overcome, every obstacle you navigate becomes a part of the story of your legacy. It is these moments that shape you into the person capable of achieving the greatness you dream of. As you take action, remember that it's not about instant results, but about progress. Every small step you take, every effort you put forth, builds momentum. Over time, these small actions compound, and what once seemed impossible becomes inevitable. The key is to keep going. It is the consistent pursuit of your dream, day in and day out, that will ultimately shape the legacy you leave behind. It is also important to recognize that building your legacy is not a solitary journey. The impact you create extends far beyond just yourself. Your actions inspire those around you, and the way you live your life can be a beacon for others. When you dream big and act even bigger, you create a ripple effect that can inspire generations to come. Your legacy is not just what you accomplish, but also what you inspire in others. By showing up, by taking action, and by living authentically, you set a powerful example for others to follow. So I urge you, today, to dream without limits. Let your imagination run wild, and then take action that is just as bold. Your legacy is not something you leave behind when you're gone. It's something you build every day with the choices you make, the actions you take, and the example you set. Dream big, act bigger, and in doing so, create a legacy that will echo through time, leaving a mark that no one can erase. Big dreams have a unique power. They challenge you to grow, to push your own limits, and to step into a future that may feel uncertain or uncomfortable. It's easy to set goals that are achievable, ones that align with what you already know and have experienced, but it's only by dreaming beyond your present reality that you begin to see the true possibilities for your life. Big dreams create a sense of purpose that keeps you moving forward even when obstacles arise. They give you a vision of what could be, motivating you to push through challenges and persist in the face of doubt. The size of your dream reflects your belief in what's possible. When you dream big, you acknowledge that there are no fixed limits on what you can achieve. It's an invitation to imagine a life that excites you, one that is driven by passion, purpose, and the desire to make a real impact. It's about allowing yourself the freedom to envision a future where you are living your highest potential and creating something meaningful that goes beyond personal success. The dreams that seem the most distant, the most out of reach, are often the ones that, once pursued, lead to the most profound changes and accomplishments. Dreaming big is also about breaking free from the constraints of societal expectations or the limitations others may place on you. It's about recognizing that you are capable of much more than you may have been led to believe. Big dreams give you the courage to take risks, to aim higher, and to explore the unknown, knowing that the path to success is often filled with uncertainty. And in that uncertainty lies the potential for growth, discovery, and transformation. When you allow yourself to dream without limits, you open the door to infinite possibilities and unlock the true potential of what you can achieve. Your vision is the blueprint of your legacy, and it's this vision that will define not just what you achieve, but how you are remembered. The clarity and depth of your dreams determine the lasting impact you will leave on the world. It is easy to overlook the power of a well-defined vision, but this vision is what guides every decision, every action, and every step you take toward building your legacy. Without a clear vision, your efforts may feel scattered or aimless. But with a powerful, intentional vision, you have a direction that keeps you focused and aligned with your purpose. A well-formed vision begins with an understanding of what matters most to you. It's about recognizing your passions, values, and the deeper desires that drive you. When you connect with these core elements, your vision becomes more than just a distant goal. It becomes a purpose that fuels your everyday. The clearer your vision, the easier it becomes to align your actions with it, and the more intentional you become in your pursuit. This is how your vision starts to shape your legacy. It's not just a goal you want to reach. It becomes the foundation on which your entire life is built. Having a vision is essential because it serves as a filter for your decisions. It helps you determine where to focus your time, energy, and resources, ensuring that everything you do is in service of your larger purpose. A strong vision keeps you motivated, even when challenges arise. It is the reason you continue to push forward when things get tough. In this sense, your vision acts as both a source of inspiration and a source of strength. When you can see clearly the impact you want to make, it becomes easier to make sacrifices, take risks, and make bold choices because you are anchored in the belief that your efforts will lead to something meaningful. Moreover, a compelling vision has the power to inspire others. When you are deeply aligned with your purpose and demonstrate a clear vision, it resonates with the people around you. It encourages them to reflect on their own lives and think about the legacies they wish to leave. In this way, your vision is not just about you. It has the potential to create a ripple effect, influencing and motivating those who encounter it. Your legacy extends beyond personal achievements when your vision inspires others to think bigger act bolder, and dream without limits. A strong vision is also a dynamic force. It evolves with you as you grow and as your understanding of your purpose deepens. As you encounter new experiences and insights, your vision may shift or expand, but the essence of it, the impact you want to create, remains constant. This evolution of vision allows you to adjust to life's changes while staying true to your core mission. In this way, your legacy is not fixed or limited to a single moment, but becomes a continuous evolving journey of growth, impact, and inspiration. When your vision is clear and anchored in purpose, you are not only shaping your own life, you are also shaping the legacy you will leave behind, one that will continue to inspire long after you're gone. Action is the catalyst that transforms dreams into reality. A dream without action remains just that, a dream, an idea, a fleeting thought. It's in the consistent and deliberate actions you take that the world begins to take notice and your vision starts to manifest. While dreaming big and having a powerful vision are crucial, it is only through taking action that those dreams move from the realm of imagination into the physical world. Action is the bridge between possibility and reality, and it is the essential ingredient that brings momentum, growth, and tangible results. Action also requires focus and determination. It's easy to become overwhelmed by the enormity of a big dream or to feel like your efforts are insignificant when you're only at the beginning. But the truth is, every action, no matter how small, contributes to the larger picture. Each effort compounds over time, leading you closer to your goal. A series of consistent, intentional actions over months or years will move you toward a future that you once only dreamed about. It's the cumulative effect of your daily actions that will ultimately shape your legacy. Furthermore, action allows you to learn, adapt, and refine your approach. It's through doing that you discover what works and what doesn't. Many people hesitate to take action because they fear failure or mistakes. But mistakes are not failures. They are lessons in disguise. With each action you take, you gain new insights, grow your skills, and refine your strategies. Action is the feedback loop that accelerates your growth, helping you to become better equipped to tackle the next challenge. The more you act, the more you learn, and the more capable you become of achieving your dreams. Action also reinforces your belief in your dreams. When you take consistent steps towards your goals, you begin to see the results of your efforts, and this fuels your confidence. Every time you take action, you reaffirm your commitment to your vision. Over time, this creates a positive feedback cycle. The more you act, the more you achieve. The more you achieve, the more motivated you become to continue acting. This momentum, once built, is powerful and self-sustaining, propelling you forward toward your ultimate goal. Ultimately, action is the expression of your commitment to your dreams. It is a declaration to the world and to yourself that you are serious about what you want to create. Without action, your dreams remain dormant. With action, they come alive. The future you desire is built on the actions you take today, and it is through taking bold, focused, and consistent action that you lay the foundation for the legacy you wish to leave behind. The dreamer who takes action becomes the creator, and through that creation, a legacy is built. The journey to building your legacy is rarely a smooth or linear one. In fact, it is often paved with setbacks, challenges, and obstacles that test your resilience and determination. These moments of adversity are not signs that you should abandon your dreams. They are integral to the process of growth and success. It's how you respond to these challenges that will ultimately define your path and shape your legacy. True success isn't measured by how easily things come to you, but by how you rise after each fall, how you face each challenge, and how you persevere in the face of difficulty. Setbacks are not the end of the road. They are an opportunity to refine your approach, learn new lessons, and develop new strengths. In fact, many of the world's most successful people have faced significant failure before achieving their greatest triumphs. Thomas Edison, for instance, encountered thousands of failures while inventing the light bulb, yet each failure brought him one step closer to his ultimate breakthrough. Every failure was a valuable lesson that moved him forward, not backward. It's in this mindset that you find the resilience necessary to continue on the path toward your dreams. When you face setbacks, it's important to maintain perspective. In the heat of the moment, it can be easy to see a challenge as a permanent roadblock, but often these setbacks are just temporary obstacles that pass with time. What matters is how you respond to them. Do you let them define you and derail your efforts, or do you use them as an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow stronger? It's crucial to remember that every setback is a chance to develop greater fortitude, resilience, and insight into your mission. The road to success is rarely straightforward, but it is through perseverance in the face of adversity that you come to realize the true depth of your potential. Building a legacy requires grit, the courage to keep moving forward even when things are tough. There will be moments when you feel like giving up, when the challenges seem insurmountable and the goal feels too far out of reach. During these times, it's important to remember why you started in the first place. Reconnecting with your vision and your purpose can reignite your passion and fuel your determination to keep going. Remember that the greater the challenge, the greater the reward. Success isn't reserved for the ones who avoid obstacles, but for those who confront and overcome them. Each setback you experience is also an opportunity to reassess your approach. Often, challenges are not a reflection of your ability, but a signal that you need to adjust your strategy. Perhaps you need to learn a new skill, expand your knowledge, or pivot your approach. Challenges force you to become more resourceful, more creative, and more strategic in your thinking. It is through overcoming these challenges that you build the character, experience, and wisdom necessary to leave a lasting impact. Resilience is not about being unshaken by failure. It's about having the strength to keep moving forward despite it. Each setback you encounter is not a reflection of your worth or your ability, but rather an integral part of your journey. It is how you rise from these setbacks and continue to act in alignment with your vision that will define your legacy. The most successful people are not the ones who face the least failure, but those who face failure with courage, learn from it, and persist in their pursuit of greatness. Ultimately, setbacks are stepping stones, not barriers. They are opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more determined. Your ability to persevere in the face of adversity will shape your journey and ultimately define the legacy you leave behind. Every challenge you overcome brings you one step closer to your dream and leaves a lasting imprint on the world you are creating. Every dream, no matter how grand, is built upon a series of small steps. While it's easy to become fixated on the final destination, It's the small, consistent actions that accumulate over time, eventually leading to significant results. This principle is crucial when it comes to building a lasting legacy. Often, people expect quick results, and when they don't see immediate success, they lose momentum. However, success is not the product of a single large effort, but the outcome of persistent, everyday actions that compound and build over time. It's in these small steps that the true magic of progress happens. Starting small doesn't mean your dreams are any less important. In fact, it's often the most successful people who begin with modest steps and build from there. They understand that greatness isn't achieved overnight, but through a process of continuous effort, refinement, and learning. The first steps may seem insignificant at the time, but each one brings you closer to your larger vision. Think of a mountain. It's made of millions of small pebbles that, when combined, form something incredible. Each step you take is one pebble in the foundation of your legacy, and each pebble is equally valuable. What matters most is the consistency with which you take those steps. The power of small actions is in their repetition. Just as a single drop of water doesn't seem capable of shaping a mountain, a single act of effort might seem insignificant in the moment. But when repeated day after day, these actions build momentum, creating a snowball effect that propels you forward. Over time, you'll see that your consistent efforts, no matter how small, begin to yield substantial results. The key is not to be disheartened by the pace, but to trust the process and keep moving forward, no matter how small the step. In the face of challenges, it can be easy to become overwhelmed by the enormity of the task ahead. But when you focus on the smaller, manageable actions that move you forward each day, the bigger picture becomes less daunting. Breaking down your goals into smaller tasks allows you to maintain focus and gain a sense of accomplishment as you check off each one. This sense of progress fuels motivation and encourages you to keep going, especially during times when it seems like the finish line is far off. By consistently taking small actions, you create a rhythm that makes it easier to stay on course, even when the road gets tough. Another critical aspect of small steps is that they provide room for learning and growth. As you take action, even in small ways, you gain valuable insights into what works and what doesn't. These insights guide your future decisions and refine your strategies. Each step, whether it leads to success or failure, is a learning opportunity. Through this process, you improve, adapt, and adjust your approach, ensuring that every small step is a lesson that prepares you for the bigger challenges ahead. The key to turning a dream into a legacy lies not in seeking shortcuts or waiting for the perfect moment, but in embracing the power of consistent, small actions. The more small steps you take, the closer you come to making your dreams a reality. And over time, these steps accumulate into something far greater than you could have imagined. It is through the steady accumulation of small actions, day after day, that you will build a legacy that endures, creating a lasting impact that will continue to grow long after you've reached your goal. So, never underestimate the power of small steps. Each one is an essential part of the journey to creating something truly meaningful. Building a legacy is not a sprint but a marathon. It's a process that takes time, patience, and consistent effort. This is why it's important to embrace the journey itself, rather than focusing solely on the end result. Too often, people become fixated on the destination, on achieving the success they envision, and forget that it is the daily actions, the challenges, and the lessons learned along the way that truly shape their lives. A lasting legacy isn't built overnight, and it's not achieved in a moment of triumph or through a single act. It's the culmination of years of persistence, growth, and commitment to a greater purpose. The beauty of focusing on the process is that it allows you to enjoy the journey rather than constantly waiting for the outcome. When you embrace the steps it takes to build your legacy, you find meaning in every phase of your life. Whether you're experiencing success or encountering setbacks, each moment has value because it's a part of your evolution. The pursuit itself becomes rewarding, and you begin to appreciate not only the milestones you reach, but also the person you are becoming along the way. This mindset shift helps you stay motivated even when progress feels slow. It gives you the resilience to keep moving forward, knowing that the challenges and the small victories are all part of the process that leads to lasting impact. It's also important to remember that building a legacy is rarely a straight path. There will be times when you need to course correct, adjust your approach, or even take a step back to reassess. These moments of reflection and realignment are crucial for long-term success because they allow you to stay in tune with your purpose and vision. The process is fluid, and as you grow and evolve, so too will your understanding of your legacy. What once seemed like a concrete goal may shift as you gain new perspectives or discover new passions. Embracing this evolution allows you to stay adaptable and resilient, keeping you open to opportunities and ideas you may have never considered in the past. By focusing on the process rather than the outcome, you give yourself permission to learn, grow, and fail without fear. Each failure or setback is simply another step forward, another lesson learned in the pursuit of something greater. When you see each experience as part of the larger journey, it becomes easier to take risks and embrace challenges without the fear of failure holding you back. Instead, failure becomes a necessary part of the learning process, helping you refine your approach and grow stronger with each step. In the end, the process of building a legacy shapes who you are as much as the legacy itself. The character, skills, wisdom, and resilience you develop through your journey are the true gifts you receive along the way. The achievements you make are important, but they are only a part of the story. The person you become, the mindset you cultivate, the way you respond to challenges, and the impact you have on others is what defines the legacy you leave behind. So, instead of focusing solely on the finish line, focus on making each step count. Embrace the challenges, the lessons, and the growth that come with pursuing something meaningful. The process of building your legacy is the life you're living right now. Every day, you're shaping your future and the way you live behind tomorrow. By trusting the process and finding meaning in the journey, you not only create lasting success, but also live a life that is rich with purpose, fulfillment, and impact. As you work towards building your own legacy, one of the most powerful ways to ensure that your efforts leave a lasting impact is by inspiring others. True legacy is never just about individual achievements. It's about the ripple effect your actions create in the lives of those around you. Your example, your story, and the way you pursue your dreams can ignite a spark in others, encouraging them to reflect on their own potential and take action toward their goals. In this sense, a legacy is not just the result of your own actions, but the inspiration you provide for others to pursue their own dreams, overcome obstacles, and create positive change in their lives and the world. Inspiring others starts with leading by example. The most powerful form of inspiration comes from action, not just words. When you live according to your values and take consistent action toward your dreams, you demonstrate to others what's possible. People watch not just what you say, but what you do. They see how you handle challenges, how you respond to setbacks, and how you persist despite the difficulties that come your way. Your resilience, your commitment to your vision, and your refusal to give up in the face of adversity can be a beacon for those who may be struggling or unsure of their own path. By staying true to your purpose, you encourage others to do the same. Your legacy is shaped not just by the work you do, but by how you uplift and empower others. It's about using your success to help those around you, whether through mentorship, sharing your knowledge, or simply offering support when needed. When you elevate others, you not only strengthen their lives, but also create a culture of encouragement, growth, and mutual support. Your legacy then becomes not just the impact you've made, but the community you've helped build. The more you encourage others to pursue their dreams and take bold actions, the more you contribute to a cycle of inspiration that continues long after you've gone. Inspiration is also about creating a vision that others can relate to and aspire to. When you articulate your vision clearly and passionately, you allow others to see themselves in it. People are inspired by visions that resonate with their own desires, hopes, and dreams. When you paint a picture of what's possible and make it accessible to others, you empower them to believe that they too can achieve something great. Your journey, filled with its challenges and triumphs, becomes a map for others to follow, showing them that their own dreams are within reach if they are willing to take the necessary steps. In this way, your legacy grows beyond your own actions as others take your example and create their own paths toward greatness. Inspiring others doesn't require perfection or flawless execution. It requires authenticity and a willingness to share your journey. People are drawn to those who are real, who show vulnerability, and who are willing to admit their mistakes and failures along the way. It's in these moments of honesty and transparency that you connect with others' permission to face their own with courage and perseverance. This vulnerability fosters trust and encourages others to take the leap, knowing that success is not about being perfect, but about staying committed to the process. The impact of your legacy is magnified when you inspire others to take action and pursue their own dreams. As you model persistence, creativity, and courage, you empower others to rise above their own limitations and create something meaningful in their lives. You not only transform your own future, but you also contribute to the transformation of others, helping them unlock their potential and pursue their passions with confidence. Your influence becomes a lasting force that extends far beyond your own life. Ultimately, the true measure of your legacy is not just the accomplishments you achieve, but the lives you touch and the inspiration you provide. By being a source of motivation, guidance, and encouragement to those around you, you create a legacy that outlives you, one that lives on through the lives you've impacted and the dreams you've helped make possible. This is how you build something timeless, something that continues to grow and inspire long after you're gone. Building a lasting legacy requires a commitment to continuous growth and self-improvement. It's easy to become complacent once you've achieved some level of success, but the most impactful legacies are built by those who never stop evolving. A legacy that endures is not simply a result of what you accomplish at one point in time, but the accumulation of your ongoing efforts to learn, adapt, and refine yourself throughout your life. This constant growth allows you to respond to changes in the world, tackle new challenges, and inspire others to do the same. The journey toward your legacy doesn't end when you achieve a particular goal or reach a certain milestone. In fact, true fulfillment comes not from resting on your laurels, but from continuing to evolve. When you commit to lifelong learning, you ensure that your legacy remains relevant and continues to impact others in meaningful ways. The world is constantly changing, and in order to stay connected to the times and continue to make a difference, you must be willing to adapt and innovate. Whether it's acquiring new skills, exploring new opportunities, or adjusting your perspective based on experience, growth is what allows your legacy to have staying power. Growth also means pushing beyond your comfort zone and challenging yourself to step into new arenas, whether that's developing new talents, pursuing different passions, or taking on projects that seem daunting. This willingness to stretch and grow allows you to contribute in more ways and reach a wider audience. It also keeps you engaged in the process, preventing you from becoming stagnant or losing sight of your purpose. As you grow, you set an example for others to do the same. By embracing growth, you encourage those around you to take risks, pursue their own development, and continue moving forward toward their goals. In the pursuit of growth, it's important to remember that failure and setbacks are part of the process. They are not signs of defeat, but of progress. Every mistake, every misstep is an opportunity to learn and grow. The more you learn from your failures, the better equipped you become to handle the challenges that lie ahead. The key is to embrace these moments with a growth mindset, viewing them not as obstacles, but as stepping stones to your success. Through each lesson learned, you become more resilient and capable of achieving even greater things. In this sense, your growth is not linear. It is shaped by your ability to adapt, persevere, and stay committed to your path. Continuous growth also requires a deep self-awareness, a willingness to reflect on your own strengths and weaknesses. This reflection allows you to understand where you need to improve and how you can align your actions more closely with your values and goals. Self-improvement is not about striving for perfection, but about consistently becoming a better version of yourself. When you commit to this process of self-reflection and growth, you strengthen your ability to contribute meaningfully to the world around you, and you build a legacy that is rooted in authenticity and purpose. Moreover, as you grow and evolve, your impact expands. The more you learn, the more you can teach and inspire others. Your growth becomes a resource for those who look to you for guidance, and your example becomes a blueprint for others who want to create their own legacies. You become a source of wisdom and knowledge, offering insights gained from your own journey of growth and experience. This ripple effect can create a legacy that not only endures but continues to expand, reaching generations beyond your own. The act of continually striving to grow and improve makes you a more powerful force in the world. It strengthens your ability to inspire, contribute, and lead, and it ensures that your legacy will not fade over time. Instead, it becomes a dynamic, evolving force that adapts to new challenges, influences more people, and leaves a lasting imprint on the world. By dedicating yourself to growth and self-improvement, you create a legacy that transcends your own lifetime, a legacy that continues to inspire, uplift, and impact others long after you've made your mark. Building a legacy is about more than just achieving success. It's about consistent growth, resilience in the face of challenges, and inspiring others along the way. By embracing the process, learning from setbacks, and constantly striving to improve, you create a lasting impact. Your legacy is shaped by the positive influence you have on others and the meaningful contributions you make throughout your journey. Stay committed to your vision, keep growing, and your legacy will continue to inspire long after you've achieved your dreams.